All right. I'm doing a summary on Daf Chai and Masechet Megillah. So we have in the Mishnah two Nadarim. We have a Mudar Hana Michaveroi and we have a Mudar Hana Mimachal. Somebody who says he doesn't want anybody to receive from him joy in the world, and somebody who says he doesn't want him to receive any joy from his food products. So the difference between the two is that there's no Drisat HaRegel, that you can that in one with Mudar Ma'achal you can walk on his backyard, but Mudar Menoi from everything you cannot walk in his backyard. And the Mishnah is Rabbi Eliezer. Rabbi Eliezer says that even in small things there's no vitor, and that's why you can't walk in his backyard even though there's no mashmal to it because there's no kapeda. Second thing is the difference between the two is kelim shen osim ban ochel nefesh, stam utensils. So if he's a mudar machal, then you can give it to him. But if he's mudar mimeno from everything, then you cannot give it to him. But obviously things that are food oriented, you cannot give to him. Says the Mishnah. Then the next Mishnah talks about the difference between a neder and a dava. And a neder is when I take it upon myself, I say the word alai. A neder and a dava is when I say zu. This is learned from a verse. We learned from the Korban Ola that it says alav. Alav means that it's on him. So only when it's on him, which is a neder, then I have to make sure I bring a new animal if it gets lost or stolen from, or if it dies. But in nedava, if it dies or it gets lost, I don't have to bring a new one because it's not on me; it's on the animal. And also, they're both the same in the avera bal te'acher that you have to bring the korban in a certain time zone and you can't pass it. So both neder and nedava, you're over on that isur d'oraisa if you don't bring them in within a year. Then we have the next Mishnah, the third Mishnah says that a zav bal shiriyos, somebody who sees a certain it's a semen or some kind of liquid come out of their body twice, has to wait for 7 days, Sheva Nakim, and somebody who sees it 3 times come out of their body, they have to bring in also a korban. This is derived from 2 sources. We have a brisa called of Rabbi Simoi, who says that who we learn from him that there's a difference between 2 and 3, since one verse mentions zav twice, one verse mentions it 3 times. So we see there's a difference between seeing it twice versus seeing it 3 times. And then we have a brisa that clarifies that if you see it twice, you don't bring a korban, you only tama Sheva Nakim, and if you see it 3 times, you're tama Sheva Nakim and you bring a korban. And we learn from where? We learn from the word mizuvo, according to the brisa. That it says that only a certain kind of zav brings a sacrifice, but the other zav does not bring a sacrifice. Then we have a second time it says in the verse mizuvo. What do we learn from there? We learn from the word mizuvo a second time in a different place in the Chumash. 2 things. One thing we learn mizuvo v'nikol, that if guy is also a zav and also a mitzora, so he doesn't have to wait for his tzarat in order to cleanse his zivut. He can do Sheva Nakim and then go to mikvah and then he's clean. He doesn't have to wait on his tzarat. Second of all, we learn mizuvo. We learn to add also a certain person who sees shtei re'iyos, a zav who sees shtei re'iyos, he also needs to do Sheva Nakim, and we don't learn from a zava who does only one day. A zav can do Sheva Nakim. Then we have the Mishnah. The Mishnah says that there's 2 kinds of mitzoras. There's a mitzora muchlat. There's a mitzora muzgar. A mitzora muchlat, he does priya and prima. Priya means to grow out your hair, and prima means to cut your shirt. And a mitzora muzgar does not need to do priya and prima. And there's a second difference that a mitzora muchlat, when he wants to do his 7 days of tahara, he needs to do giluach and he needs to bring birds. And mitzora musgar does not need to do birds and does not need to shave his head. Then we asked the source, why is prima and prima irrelevant for mitzora musgar? Rava said it says in the pasuk that asher bo hanega. It says in regards to prima and prima, only a mitzora who has in him the nega. And it's based on him. But a Mitzora Musgar is not based on him, it's based on the days. It's not based on him healing. That's why he's pater from Priya and Prima. And then why do we do Shiluach? Because both Mitzora Muchla and Mitzora Musgar are Chayiv in Shiluach. Why are they all Chayiv in Shiluach? This is derived from the verse, Vayetzah Kone El Michutz LaMachaneh. Sorry, because of the word Kol Me'asher Negabo Itma. From the word Kol we derive that both Mitzora Muchla and Mitzora Musgar have to be sent out of the Machaneh. From the word kol. Then we asked finally, what is the source that a mitzora muchlat does giluach and birds, but a mitzora musgar does not do giluach and tikorim? Says Abaye says in the verse, we see that it's ripui, that it's based on health. However, whichever mitzora is health oriented needs to bring the birds and needs to shave his head. Since a mitzora musgar is not health oriented, but it's days oriented, he does not need to bring a bird or does not need to shave his hair. This is the Sikum on Daf Chet Megillah.